Brianna Wardle here with Black Pine Real Estate at Q5 Brokers. Today I wanted to go over a couple suggestions I have for sellers to get their homes ready in order to sell. So my first suggestion is take down any personal items that you have in your home. I think this is just really beneficial because you want buyers to be able to envision themselves living in your home. So any photos of the family or just any pictures that you have hanging up, I recommend taking them down and just go ahead and start packing. Which leads me to my second suggestion, which is to declutter. So I recommend packing up anything that you don't use daily or weekly and just going ahead and putting it in a box and then getting either a storage unit, or if you can kind of hide it in a corner of the garage so it's out of the way, and it'll just make the home feel more open as well. Another suggestion is letting in as much light as possible. It's really great if you have natural lighting in your home to just open up the window coverings and let in as much light during showings. Also, a really cheap and effective way of making the home brighter is just replacing any light bulbs that may be out. So definitely recommend doing that. It makes a big impact. Another suggestion is just keeping things neutral. So a lot of us like to have color. I have a green wall over here in my house, but if I was going to sell it, I would probably paint over it because that's not going to appeal to every single buyer. So just keeping it as neutral as possible in your color scheme. I also really recommend, this is probably one of the most important things, is deep cleaning your house. You want it to look fresh and clean and have no questions from buyers on whether you've taken care of the house well or not. So definitely one of the most important tips out of everything. And then it also helps it smell better in your house. So that's another tip, is just trying to make it smell as great as possible in your home. Try not to choose overpowering fragrances because it might not appeal to everybody. Even if it is your favorite scent, it might not be the buyers. So using vanillas and just more neutral scents is best. Or you can always go ahead and make some fresh cookies and leave them out for the buyers. They usually like that as well. Another suggestion is taking care of the yard. So if you do have a yard, and it is right now it's spring, so this is the perfect time to get out there and mow and pull the weeds. Maybe planting some annual flowers that are fairly inexpensive but really brighten up the front of the house. You just really want to have great curb appeal so the buyers already love the house before they've already walked in. So my last suggestion is go ahead and rearrange the furniture if it is useful right now. Sometimes it's great that we have furniture pointed at like the television, or just how we've found that it's functional for us to use in our homes. It might not be the most open and inviting. So just play around with rearranging, and it can really actually make a big difference in staging your home. So those are my suggestions for sellers, and if you have any questions, you feel free to comment or just reach out to me, and I'd love to go over any other tips with you.